Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and I'm going to need an extra cup of coffee to get through this one because we are going to watch Tyrant Terminator invade a DCFS office, and I already know how irritated I'm going to get. Why can't they just leave kids alone? It's not that difficult. Leave kids alone. First and foremost, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. Without you, I would not be here. So as always, every day, thank you. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Hello. So, let's see, they got a lot of pamphlets and brochures. Yeah, I already know how this entity here, man, just they break families up all the time, and misplace kids and stuff like that. You know.
Excuse me.
But it is what.
Excuse me, who are you?
I'm sorry?
Who are you? Are you here to see something else, a worker?
No, ma'am. So there's two things I'm here to do. First thing I want to do is be able to exercise our rights to record in public. And the second, not interested. Okay.
I don't know who she is, but I already love her. You know, when it comes to these kinds of places, DCFS, WIC, all of the places that you know you have a real good chance of running into kids, you already know that what you're doing is rage baiting. You know, it's a particular tactic on YouTube where you film something controversial specifically for the clicks and views because you know it's going to piss people off. That's what these morons are doing. It is just rage bait. The problem is they're doing it in a community that has a disproportionately high amount of men who seem to abuse children. This is not okay. In any way, shape, or form, this is not okay. This has nothing to do with the First Amendment. And honestly, if you're watching it and you think it does, and you think it has something to do with your rights, let me ask you this. Why does exercising your right mean the exploitation of children? Because that's what it is. When you are going to a place specifically to possibly capture children on video, to rage bait people into watching your video and clicking on it, that is exploitation. Whether you want to admit it or not, it is. Why do your rights mean you have to exploit children?
Okay. Here's the sign. Huh? Oh, it's all good. Yeah, she came out like she wanted to know and then just walked away. So yeah, it's all good. I appreciate that too. So yeah, the security said. I can't hear you.
Recording is not allowed in this facility. There are signs up there stating that.
Yeah, I see the sign, but that's just a sign. If you want to.
Actually, it's not just a sign. Not that signs matter to them anyway, but it's not just a sign. There are federal and state laws that protect confidentiality of personal information of people served by the Department of Children and Family Services. Your information is confidential, and that includes your image, because your image is considered personally identifiable information. If someone gets a hold of your image, they can identify you. There are laws that protect that, and one of the ways that they enforce those laws is by no recording. This is not rocket science. Maybe to him it is. Maybe this is just beyond his comprehension. But this is not rocket science. People have the right to confidentiality in certain situations and privacy. And his ability to make a YouTube video does not supersede that.
If you want to maybe contact the supervisor or somebody, maybe they'll let you know that we can record. So,
Hi there, how you doing?
how you doing today, ma'am?
All right, what is it?
Are you like a supervisor?
I wanted, who do you want to speak to?
Well, she was saying something, about a sign about not recording, but I was trying to tell her that that's just a sign that doesn't, it doesn't really have any force of law. So, it's just a sign.
Okay, she's calling to the official.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so like I say, man, this, DCFS entity, man, is notorious for just disregard. Oh, she's trying to do what? Oh, is she? Well, she's trying to call like a supervisor or something? Yeah, hopefully, maybe like I said, if the supervisor do come, maybe they'll know that we can.
Your temperature is normal.
She said, could you step outside?
Yeah, so like I would, because she wasn't listening. So that was the first thing that I need to do. The second thing I also need to do while I'm here is file a FOIA with this department too. So it's actually two things that we need to do today. But she wasn't interested in listening, so yeah. Yeah, I know. Like, so I was trying to see if a supervisor or manager or somebody can come out. That'd be great. So, she's giving a description of us. I can hear her saying black shirt, black pants. So,
I'm sorry.
yeah, you good. You good. You good. So she's giving a description of us. This is crazy, man. So, yeah, they're talking about this sign right here.
Make sure that they're working today. She's supposed to be the one helping, but she. I'm just trying to sum up.
So I can hear the lady back here behind the glass saying he's just recording, which that's all we're doing, not doing anything illegal, so. More of the same, TTA family, more of the same. I'll make sure y'all stay tuned.
How you doing? Hold on. Hi, sir. How are you?
All right, how you doing today, man?
Well, are you videotaping?
Yes, ma'am. So, like I was trying to tell the lady behind the desk when she first came out, she said, what are you doing? I was trying to let her know that I'm here to do two things. The first thing is we want to exercise our right to record just in public. And the second thing I need to do is file a FOIA, which is an additional right as well. So she wasn't interested in hearing the second thing. So.
Okay. Well, I get you, but where's our sign up here? Because there's somewhere that says we can't record, so I get what you're trying to do, but we can't allow recording inside here because of the nature of the children and families that we deal with.
Yeah,
So
I can understand.
Can you please stop recording as you're speaking, please? You and I can speak.
I can understand what you're saying, ma'am, and I understand your position. But the thing is about the sign has no force of law. It's just a sign.
But this is not public property.
It is, because it's Illinois state.
It is, but inside of here, sir, I'm saying, but we're asking you that you don't record.
I
You
understand.
have a conversation?
I understand you guys are asking. I'm just saying respectfully, I have a right to do
But
it.
if you want to request a FOIA, this is not the place to do it. This is not our main office.
Yeah, I know. So so how FOIA goes, I can fill a FOIA out of any public entity.
Do you have it? We don't have it here. So
No, I fill it out on a blank sheet and turn it in that way. That's the law.
Okay, so I get it, so because we have people, our kids are not supposed to be recorded, so that's what we're asking you not to do that.
Yeah, for sure. So intentionally, I'm not trying to record any kids or anything like
You might
that.
see them coming in still. You see people coming in and out.
I definitely try my best to not get the kids. So
Okay.
if I can just.
Can you just call? Did you make a phone call?
Oh, this guy is so gross. Seriously, he makes me physically ill to listen to him speak. My stomach hurts right now, and I am nauseous from listening to him. Beyond the fact that it is completely against YouTube's terms of service to display any child without parental consent, Beyond the fact that there are laws, privacy and confidentiality laws that protect or are supposed to protect the people that are going into DCFS, he doesn't give a shit. Seriously, the only thing this man cares about is it's not the Constitution, it's not the First Amendment, it's his YouTube channel. I promise you that.
I get you, sir. I've asked. That's all I can do is ask.
Okay. So, yeah, she's
What did you say?
Did you say me too?
I did. Thank you.
definitely not trying to record any kids. That's not why we're here. However, I understand that just recording anything that your camera can capture is not illegal. So, she's out on the phone right there.
Hi, I have a meeting with Ms. Rosenthal.
And,
What's your last name?
Corradino. Corradino.
And you signed
maybe she's on the phone with the main office
Thank you.
that knows our rights and responsibilities.
Hey, Mom. Hey. How are you?
Hopefully so.
Every day was 3. So
Okay.
We'll see.
Oh, okay. They only
We'll
got us three.
definitely see.
So your mama can't come?
Okay, she'll be working. Yeah.
All right, see you later. All right.
Have a good day. You too. Here are these things we stuff.
Sir, can you please stand on this side? This is fire. Our people coming in. Can you please stand on this side if you're
Well,
gonna?
this is public
I get it,
records
but
as
this
well,
is,
right?
this is. There's nothing public here, sir. I'm just asking you not.
There's not. That's so. This right here is not for the public.
So I'm asking you not to record. We ask you not videotaping. Is not allowed.
Well, respectfully, ma'am, are you contacting the higher up, like someone over you that may know about our rights? Because that'll be great.
I'm calling the police. That's what I'm
Oh,
asking.
well, I think that's unnecessary.
It may be unnecessary to you, sir, but we asked you to leave the building. That's what the policy says. It's right there on the wall. I showed it to you. We talked about it, but
I can
you're telling me
understand,
your
but
rights.
the policy is not law. So.
I get you. I
Okay.
get you, so that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, we're just trying to get the evacuation
Okay, thank you.
plan zone right there. She didn't want us to record it, but
It's not about what I want. I don't want you recording, period, because that's what it says on the wall out here. I'm not saying this.
I
is
can
not
understand
mine.
what you're
It's
saying,
not for me.
but you understand that we do have rights, right?
I get your rights.
So
And
even
I
though
said-
you
and
understand
so
the rights, you're going to try to trample on them?
I'm not going to trample on them, sir. I'm going to repeat to you what's out here stating that there's no video recording in our building. That's what I'm saying. That's
Even
all
though-
I'm saying.
even though we
I'm
have a
not-
right to do
I'm
it.
not going to talk about your rights.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
saying
Well,
about
but
your
but
rights.
that's
I'm
where it
gonna
comes
tell
down
you-
to.
I'm going to enforce what we have here. This is what we have.
Okay.
Can't talk about your rights. I'm not talking about your rights. I'm
Oh,
talking the
okay.
rights of the children, the families we serve, and they have a right not to be videotaped and being here and to be. This should not be happening here.
Okay.
It should not be happening at
It
all.
just don't make sense if you do definitely understand our rights and you're trying to disregard them. So that's kind of
You didn't put words in my mouth, sir. That's not what I said.
no, well, you actually did say you do understand our rights. Calling the police
I
is
said saying you have rights. I didn't say your rights in regards to what you're doing. I said we have a right to post what we need to, and it says that you're not supposed to be videotaping, and that's what I asked you to stop and to please leave the building. But you're not doing that, so I'm doing what we need to do, which is call the police.
oh, well, I think
Did you
that's
call them?
definitely not necessary. I mean, to subject someone to harm, possible harm for exercising the right. So that's definitely not fair.
Who was that?
So she definitely said she's called Harvey Police. So we'll just wait for Harvey Police to get here and see what they have to say. We'll go from there. So guys, make sure you
Thank you. I'm sorry for that.
No.
guys make sure you stay tuned. So as I'm reading this sign, TTA family, see if you have any questions or concerns about this policy, please contact DCFS Chief of Statewide Security Operations, David Crowell, at 217-836-0622. Then it says near the bottom there, it says this policy does not apply to a DCFS employee photographing a client for investigative or case management purposes. This policy applies whether the property is leased or state owned. So that's clearly at the bottom there, right? It doesn't, we already know, they see, it exempts them from recording client. They can record clients, and if it's case related or something like that, you know what I mean? But
So apparently he is just too stupid to understand that what that is referring to is if an agent has to take pictures of a child because they've been abused, if they have to take pictures of injuries. How big of an asshole can this man be?
you know what I mean? But and as you guys can see right here, here's a camera right here as soon as you walk in the door. So yeah, I'm talking about this camera, man. But so it doesn't make any sense, man. Just doesn't make any sense. She's still out there. Looks like they have arrived, GTA family. Looks like they have arrived, GTA family. Let's see what they say. Stay tuned. So the security lady was, in the beginning, she was like, yeah, that's why. She kind of said something like, that's why I didn't say anything to you. And, that's what she had said. It is what it is, but we can see that the lady that was on the phone is out there talking to the police.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir?
Good, good.
Are you like a supervisor here? You're like a supervisor here?
What can we do for you? What's up?
Well, like I was trying to tell her and the other lady that I had two things that I needed to do here today. The first thing was I want to be able to record in public, access our First Amendment right to record in public. And the second thing I need to do is file a FOIA.
At this, you really, technically you can't do that because this is a private office.
Well, it's public because it's Illinois Department of Children and Family Services.
You really kind of don't have the right to record. But look, there's nothing that's confidential here.
Yeah, that's exactly what my point. I was trying to get all the public records on the wall. Okay. Exactly.
Did you have a case or something?
No, sir. And I need to file a FOIA too.
Okay.
How you doing, officer?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Officer Adams.
Officer Adams, appreciate that. Appreciate that, sir. So, like I was just explaining to that young man, it seems like he understood the other personnel guy that was just standing right there. Is I need to do two things while I'm here. The first thing we need to do is be able to record in public and exercise our First Amendment right. That's the first thing. The second thing is I need to file a FOIA, which is an additional right. I tried to explain that to this young lady and the lady that's on the phone that obviously called you guys, and they're not interested in our rights today. So,
Who is our rights? I'm sorry.
our meaning we the people.
Did you tell me who you are?
No, I didn't. You
What's
didn't.
your name, sir?
I just want to remain anonymous, Officer Adams.
But I told you my name.
Well, you are required, respectfully.
But that's not just. I didn't say fair. That's not just.
Just.
Because I have a right to tell you who I am, you as well, on a public way in regards to me knowing who you are and who I'm talking to. I just asked for your name.
I understand, but I was just saying,
First name, last name. Okay, you
respectfully, I was just
declined
saying.
to tell me.
Yeah, just respectfully, Officer Adams.
So why are you here?
Okay, again, so we want to be able to exercise our rights to record in public.
Who is we?
We the people. We the people. And the second thing is we want to be able to file a FOIA. So both of those are rights. They're not privileges. They are absolutely rights that are guaranteed by the Constitution.
Now, if you don't get that done, then what? You gonna remain here?
Well, I'm definitely going to get it done. It's fairly small in here, so I've already got as much as I
Don't
can
mind
get.
if I sit down?
Of course not. I mean, you got to do what you got to
If you
do.
don't get it done, then what are you going to do?
No, I'm going to get it done.
Remain here?
I'm going to get it done.
How are you going to get it done?
You know what a FOIA is, correct?
Yes, sir.
So I need to file a
Freedom of
FOIA.
Information Act.
That's correct. So I'll
If
file a
you
FOIA.
don't get it done, what are you going to do? If you don't get it done today, what are you going to do?
I'm definitely going to. I don't understand the question because I'm going to get it done. That's why I'm here.
How are you going to get it done if they don't allow you to do it? And if there's a procedure other
Mm-hmm.
than you doing it right here, then what, sir?
So how it works is if they don't like give me a FOIA form to fill out, I'll fill it out on a blank sheet, and that should suffice because the state of Illinois, there's no standard form even.
And if it doesn't suffice, then what will you do then?
Well, the
Are you
only
going
way.
to continue to remain here?
I mean, I'm definitely going to not let my rights. I'm not going to allow my rights to be trampled on at all.
Okay.
At all.
Have
So-
I trampled on your rights within the past 5 minutes since I've been here?
No, of
All
course
right.
not.
So
So we
if
just,
you're
but
not
they
able-
have.
All right.
They have.
So now, if you're not able to accomplish what you said you want to do, then what are you going to do?
We'll just file some complaints. We got to do it anyway. We have
All
to
right.
file some complaints on this
so
entity.
have you made an attempt to try to file a Freedom of Act information?
Not at this point.
Okay.
Not yet.
What else are you planning on doing?
That's the only. There's no two things. So the record in public is the first one, and the second one is to file a FOIA.
Okay.
Which we do
Now-
recognize that those are rights, right, Officer Adams?
Now you know
Do you concur?
they are, but there are
Okay.
guidelines to every human right.
Okay.
There are guidelines to every human right.
Okay.
And now you're in a facility
That's correct.
that they have posted to where you have confidentiality.
Not in
You have
public.
a right.
It's not the public. This DCFS. This is a building dealing with children.
So it is.
So
It's
they
a
have
state
children.
agency.
This is a building that deals with children.
What's your name,
That
officer?
are protected kill.
Officer
This-
Kill?
Okay, yeah. This is a building that deals with kids, which
Oh,
means they
that's
have the
right.
right to safeguard the children, and that's what they're doing at this point.
That's correct. But we also have a right to film in public, sir.
Okay, fine. Did you film already? Okay, you
I
can't
was-
go back there because the kids are back
That's
there.
absolutely. We'll never try to go to restricted areas, sir.
Okay, all
So
right.
just de-escalate,
So
Officer
can
Kill.
we do this, sir?
You're getting
Can-
kinda-
Can we step outside and talk about this so they can do what they have to do for these kids, and then you can go do your 4 years and all the things.
I gotta
that
do my
you're supposed
FOIA
to
right
be doing
here. Yeah, I gotta do my FOIA.
I don't know if they have. Well, I don't know if they have a FOIA for here.
They might.
Because
They
it's
might.
a
We
DCFS.
haven't asked them yet.
Do you have a FOIA for this facility for
No, he
DCFS?
said he can print it down.
Okay,
and
so
Yeah,
you have to
so-
go online. You go
No, sir. No, sir. I can fill it out on the blank sheet.
Okay, yeah, listen, they don't have a FOIA at this location.
Sir, that's
They got to
okay
file
if they
it back
don't.
because
I
it's
can
kids.
fill it out on a blank sheet, sir.
Okay, sir, can you please just step outside with us?
Sir, I have
So-
to.
so
I have,
that-
I have
so
to
that you
file
can
my
go do-
FOIA, and I
okay.
have to exercise my rights.
Where you
sir.
gonna file a FOIA at is what I'm asking.
Here, sir. I just told
They
you.
said they don't have it.
So did you hear me say a blank sheet?
Okay, but you can't fill a blank sheet out in here.
Yes, you
They
can,
have
sir.
kids.
That's the law, sir.
They got stuff to do. What do you?
There's no kids even here.
You on medication or something?
Sir, that's that's disgusting for you to go
Are you
there.
on medication?
Why? Because I'm
Ask
exercising my
yourself
right.
No, she's letting you know there are children here.
I'm saying, what does the medication have to do with
That
I'm
means,
exercising
that
my right?
means if we may have to.
Probably because it sounds like there's something certifiably wrong with you, and you probably should be on medication if this is what you choose to do with your day.
We may have to call and get you in a ambulance. Get you
I don't
some
need
type
an
of
ambulance,
medical
sir.
treatment.
I need to exercise my rights without
Okay,
you guys trying to
exercise
step on them.
Exercise your rights. The young lady explained to you, sir, that they don't have that here. And
That's
they have
correct.
Children present.
That's correct. So
Which
I can
means-
fill it out on a blank sheet. This is just all I want to know. Is you guys going to aid them in trying to violate my rights?
When
That's
you
all I need to know.
When you fill it out on a blank sheet,
That's correct.
what do you want personnel to do with that blank sheet?
All they would have to do by law is forward it to their public information officer.
To do what? What is your
FOIA is for me to request materials, officer. I'm
I'm
gonna ask general information.
Sir,
You need to de-escalate.
Here go your blank piece of paper. Go ahead and write it out.
You need to
so we
de-escalate,
can
man,
clear up
because
out
you're
here so they
trying
can
to escalate
continue
the
to do
situation,
business.
sir.
Here you go, sir.
I'm
Here go
going
pen.
to, but I don't need to be rushed.
Okay, sir. Here go a pen.
Okay, you can
so
set
that
it there.
So they can do what they got to do with these
Okay, you
kids.
can set it there.
What
There you go.
information are you looking to
There you go.
obtain?
It'll be general information.
Okay.
General. Just general information about this entity. I do trust Officer Adams. I do this all over. I know precisely what I'm doing. That's why I'm hope, wishing, and praying that you guys don't aid them in trying to trample on my rights.
Sir, they got a piece of paper there.
I understand, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Now, sir,
Jamaica is there.
you're here,
Primary worker.
and now you're disturbing the peace.
How I'm disturbing the peace by exercising the right.
Excuse me.
and they asked
You
you
wanna stop on it, 'cause
to
I don't want you
leave.
say the
Did they not?
And I have official business. You can't ask a person to leave if you have official business.
Yeah, but right now,
Can she walk behind
you're
you?
bordering
Just
in
wanna
regards
say
to
that.
breaking the law. Because what business do you have here other than your access to a public facility?
I just told you two things, Officer Adams. Right now, at this point, I'm
But
gonna ask you guys to call a
cannot.
supervisor,
But you can,
I'm already here.
supervisor.
a sergeant.
I'm already here.
So you're a sergeant?
I'm already here. Yeah, you said supervisor. I am the supervisor.
but are you
there
a-
go your piece of
are you
paper.
a sergeant?
Sir, you can go to the station. You won't go higher than me. Right now, I am in charge. There go your piece of paper. The station's next door. You can
Okay.
fill out what you're talking about. You're trying to fill out, and then if you're not satisfied with what I'm telling you, you can go next door with a police station there and ask to speak to somebody who's higher
Well,
than
well,
me.
hopefully we don't have to do that.
Well, sir,
Hopefully we don't
I
have to do
really, there go the piece of paper. I don't care if we have to do it or not. It doesn't matter.
So you're
We
going
have
so
to
you're
go-
going to try to trample on my rights today?
Sir, we're not trampling on
As
your
an
rights.
officer.
We're asking you to do what you said you're here to do so we can
Yeah,
get
but
these
you're trying to
kids
rush
taken
me,
care of.
sir.
You know what, sir? Go ahead, sir. Do what you got to do so we can move
Biting
on.
your bottom lip, you're getting
So
very
we can
agitated.
move on, sir. Go ahead. You said you want to fill out the form. Fill it out.
This guy right here,
Let's go to
man,
phone,
Officer
sir.
Kill right here. You can tell he's becoming
Let's go to
really
form,
unhinged.
Sir, let's go to form.
I understand.
Please fill it out so we can get these kids out.
I'm
they
definitely
have a
in.
notice up here saying that this is a personal facility, that you cannot enter this facility without their permission. They have that.
That's the same sign. It doesn't say personal facility at all.
You can go out there and read it.
It's right here.
Okay, you see what that is?
Yeah, that's the
It's
same
a
exact sign.
DCFS facility building.
It's a state building.
Okay.
That's why I can be here.
Sir, do what you got to do so we can move on.
I'm going to,
Okay,
but I don't want to be rushed though.
Okay, well then you're not rushed, but you can't stay here all day.
I can
We
stay
can't
here
do
until they close. That's the law.
Oh.
The courts have ruled on that.
Okay,
You know we're
sir.
not gonna allow
Sir,
that to
that-
happen. Sir,
I mean, if you don't allow it, then it's violating my
You're
rights. That's okay.
disturbing-
I'll go file a complaint and then we'll go from there. Then you
You're
guys will lose your
disturbing-
qualified immunity. That's
Go
all.
file a-
Okay.
Sir.
Okay.
You're disturbing a place of business, and we're trying to be very patient with you.
But
I'm not trying.
you
wait,
are,
wait,
but
wait,
not
wait,
him.
wait, wait. I'm not trying to violate none of your constitutional rights. But guess what? Just like you have it, they have rights here too.
You're absolutely correct. So do you try to trample on mine?
I don't
Because-
think they're trampling on your rights at all.
But if
I
you
think
guys
they're
telling me what you're not going to
concerned
allow me to do, that will be trampling, sir.
because it's the law. It's the law.
So if you're here to uphold the law, then you know I have a First Amendment right, which is the highest law, the Constitution, right?
Which is what?
Freedom of press, sir.
Okay.
That's exactly what we're doing
Through
today.
communication device. Is that
That's
right?
that's correct.
But you can't be here in the manner that you're in. Okay?
I'm not. So time,
right
place, and
now,
manner. I'm
you're
doing it
his
in a
way.
peaceful
He's
way.
trying to take care of business.
I will never understand how someone can exist in a state of constant grotesque like this man does. One thing that frauditors do not want to talk about and do not bring up is the fact that freedom of the press and the use of a camera are not mutually exclusive. You can still have freedom of the press without a camera. So no matter how much they want to bitch about it, restricting the use of a camera does not restrict freedom of the press. You can still be press without a camera. Not that he is. He is not a journalist in any stretch of the imagination. But on a strictly looking at it black and white, you can still be press without a camera. That is fact.
To take care of business.
I'm not in his
You're
way. I'm not in his way,
Yeah,
sir.
you were. You're disturbing them.
Absolutely not, sir.
And you're not being just, because I don't know who you are, where you from, but you know me.
So is it a requirement? Am I legally obligated to tell you who I am, Officer Adams?
I'm obligated to tell you who I am.
Per your policy, right?
No,
Oh,
per the
well.
law.
No, sir. So it's per policy that you identify yourself to a member of the
Now you
public.
know my law.
Oh, absolutely.
Now you know my policy.
Absolutely.
What we gonna do?
Absolutely. So, like, again, what I'm going to do is,
Sir, come here.
well,
Put that camera on this, right?
yeah, I'm just trying to show your partner the same sign, right there.
Right.
That's correct. That's
That
correct.
pertains to you. It doesn't pertain to my partner.
I was
All right.
trying to tell him about the
Now,
sign, sir.
if you don't leave and they told you to leave,
Mm-hmm.
that's grounds to be arrested for trespass.
Okay, so if I don't leave at this moment, I'll be arrested.
You can be, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, I'm just confirming. If you say yes, I'm out the door.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, if you say yes, I'm
But
going.
I came here and
I'm
I
not gonna
introduced
refuse to leave.
I came here and I introduced myself to you.
That's
okay?
correct.
I didn't tell you to put your camera away.
That's
I
correct.
didn't tell you to stop talking.
That's correct.
I wasn't rude or disrespectful to you.
Absolutely not.
But you can't remain here in the manner that you are. As my partner explained to you, you can't have that device going on here.
And
It's a public place in regards to those who have business to attend to. Now, if you're
Okay.
outside, sir, you're more than welcome to record whatever you may choose. But you're coming in here, we're dealing with children, babies, we're dealing with adults, we're dealing with family members.
Okay.
Confidentiality. Ma'am, I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Robin Albright, I'm one of the administrators, senior leadership.
Yes, ma'am,
department.
Officer Adams of the Harvey Police Department. Can you please try to help this matter understandable in regards to letting this person know the confidentiality?
Are you videotaping now?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I do not, I refuse to be videotaped.
I understand. So we have a right to do it. I've been trying to tell everybody here that we have a First Amendment right to do so. And I also have a right to file a FOIA. So we hope that that doesn't be infringed on.
Why is this established here?
Well, we have youth here that cannot be videotaped without proper consent
Yes,
from the
ma'am.
guardian. Their confidentiality cannot be breached, their identity cannot be known to the public.
Yes, ma'am.
Unless the guardian consents to that.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's one of the reasons, but also this is state property.
Yes, ma'am.
Which makes it public property. That's correct.
And
Go
we,
ahead, I'm sorry.
as you see, have asked that people not videotape to ensure that we're not breaching anyone's confidentiality.
How about outside the building? What about that?
This is public property outside, but not any people going in and out the building.
With inside of the business?
Right.
So it's a little different type of establishment when you're outside of this building.
That's
Even on the state property, you can take pictures, videotape, so forth and so on.
I don't see where that's prohibited, but
I see.
once again, we do
Once
have
you come in.
youth and care coming in and out of this building, so the staff that have not consented to be videotaped. So that's against the law.
And what is it that you would like this person to do that's standing dressed in a cap?
Yeah, what's wrong with
black
that?
shirt,
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Black warm-up pants. I'm just my way of identifying you since
Oh, okay.
I don't know who you are.
Well,
What is it
you're
that you
definitely
would
going to
like
find out
do
who I
right
am.
now?
Okay, so you can found.
All right.
Okay,
Sir.
ma'am, can you please look at him and tell him that you would like for him to leave the premises?
Sir, I'm asking that you leave the premises.
Okay, and you're the manager?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, I'm on
Okay, so I can't file my FOIA today.
What's the procedure for filing that?
Just got to make sure we get all
Can
this
you clear the
documented.
door so they can
For
come
sure,
out?
just-
Sir? Thank you, sir.
For
So
sure.
we don't have, like I said before,
Yes,
I'm one of the
ma'am.
managers as well, and we do not have the form here, and he said he can print it down, so.
That's
we
correct.
gave him a piece of paper to do it, but he has not done so. I said that he could do it originally, but we don't have
Right.
anything.
But now you asking me
Right,
to leave,
so-
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And if I don't leave, I'll be arrested.
Correct.
Okay, great. That's all I need. That's all we need. So that's all we will need, TTA family. We see that Officer Keel. That's what. Hey, that's crazy that his name is that, right? Even though they spell it Keel.
But that right there is just kind of an indicator of how ignorant this man is, that he pronounces keel as kill and is trying to spin the narrative like that means something. Keel is keel, like keel haul, not kill, keel. There is a difference. Words matter. Facts matter. Maybe not to frauditors, but facts matter. And that's all he was waiting for. He was waiting for them to tell him that he was going to be arrested so he can run off like the little bitch he is and continue to spin the narrative that, tyranny. When it comes to places like DCFS, preschools, health departments, it's gross. It's absolutely sickening. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.